In this video, we'll explain rescale factor, a property of fidget brushless DC motor controllers. It can be used in position controller, velocity controller, and BLDC mode. Setting a rescale factor allows you to change the units of position, velocity, and acceleration from the default units of encoder pulses or Hall effect commutations to something more intuitive, like rotations or degrees. When we first open the position controller channel, these units are all in Hall effect commutations. If an encoder is used, the units will be in pulses. A velocity of 2000 commutations per second is difficult to conceptualize. We can set a target position for the motor, but the default units are not intuitive. Rescale factor lets us easily change to something useful, like degrees. In order to calculate the rescale factor we require the motor's gear ratio and number of stator poles, and the encoder resolution if an encoder is being used. These can all be found in their respective specification tables. By inputting the specifications, we can quickly set a rescale value. Now we can enter a target in degrees, and the motor will move accordingly. Here's how the rescale calculation is done behind the scenes. The encoder outputs 1000 quadrature cycles per rotation, and the encoder interface on the motor controller records 4 pulses per count. There are 360 degrees in a rotation, and then we divide by the gear ratio of the motor's gearbox. Intermediate units cancel out, leaving us with degrees per pulse. If we don't use an encoder, we use the motor's number of poles times the number of phases. This motor has 3 power wires, so it has 3 phases. The same process could be used to calculate rotations, radians, or any other unit that's helpful for your application. In velocity controller mode, you can use the same technique to rescale velocity in RPM. The manual calculation is similar to the previous example. 1000 cycles per rotation, 4 pulses per cycle, 60 seconds per minute, and then divide by the gearbox ratio. This concludes the overview of the rescale factor property. For further reading, see the position controller and velocity controller API guides. Links are available in the description of this video.